the wonderful key of G. The wonderful key of G. Listen, if you've been struggling, okay, if you've been struggling with songs that are in the key of G, this is the lesson for you. If you have the desire to want to be able to play in any key, let me tell you, these are the lessons for you. If you've been wanting to be able to get in and fit in with the band and the boys, let me tell you, you're gonna have to know the number system. You're gonna learn these things today, man. Let me teach you the key of G. It's very simple, very simple. We're gonna learn some very simple rules that you can apply actually to any key, but specifically today we're gonna cover the things in the nature and around the key of G. Okay, the key of G major. All right, so as we learn this, we will also be learning the key of E minor. They're the same. They're gonna be the same. E major, excuse me, G major, E minor. E minor is the relative key of G major. And so it's they're really the same. They just have a different start point. Okay. All right. So let's see. What we're gonna do? We're gonna build here. All right. We're gonna build. We're gonna learn from very basics, and then we're gonna take it up and try to get some advancements, because we want to be able to make this content suitable for all walks of guitar players, whether beginner up to maybe intermediate. And I'm not advanced just yet myself. So here we go. Okay, so key of G, all right? Of course, our signature key is G, G major. But let's just start with one note. That's G. We're going to learn this scale, the major scale of G. We're going to learn it just on the E string for now, okay? We'll learn it on the E string for now, and then maybe we'll take it up to another string, okay? So on the E string, we have 3rd fret. That is a G note. Whole step on 5th fret takes us to an A note. Whole step takes us to B. Half step from 3 to 4 will take us to C. Whole step to D. Whole step to E. Whole step to F sharp, taking us right back home to G again. All right, remember, I always remember, everything begins to repeat itself after that 12. All right, so we learned some rules there. So we got the 1 is the G, the 2 is the A, 3 is B. Remember, it's whole step, half. All right, so to get to the 4, between 3 and 4 is just a half step. That's something you need to remember. All right, then we go whole step again to a D, whole step again to the E, a whole step again to the F sharp, and then it's a half step between 7 and 1. All right, remember that. That's important. You need to remember those where those half steps are, because those rules will apply to any key, no matter what key you're in. So if you're starting in key of C, just for the sake of understanding here, 1 is C, whole step, half, whole step, whole step, half. And as you see, that was the same pattern, just on another string. And so our starting point is our key signature. So that's the 1 for C. Today we're learning G. All right. So now we know the notes. All right. All right. Then once you get that down pat and you get that pattern down, let's start working backwards. You can almost make some music now. You can make some music now. We can make some music now just with that. Listen, don't let nobody stop you from making music on one string. Ain't nothing wrong with it. But let's put some chords with it, okay? All right, today, let's learn two shapes. I'm going to teach you two shapes. You need a minor shape and you need a major shape. Well, let me say, you need a major shape and a minor shape, all right? Then you're on your way to playing anything, all right? And once you get that, really, you can play anything. You get a major shape that you learn that's movable all the way through the neck, and you get a minor shape that's movable all up and down the neck, and you're going to be able to play, all right? You're going to be able to play anything you want to, all right? So we're in the key of G, and we got, all right, this is a major shape, so I'm barring here, all right? I'm barring with my ring finger. I'm going to come on this A string on the 5th fret. Pinky finger is going to go right below that on the D string of the 5th fret, and my bird finger, or my middle finger, whatever y'all want to call it, is going to go right there in between on the G string. And that, my friend, is a G major. And that's comprised of the 1, the 3, or the major 3 as they'll call it, and the 5. Some of those notes repeat themselves. All right? That's a G major. All right? Now, the next major chord will be on the 4. So find my 4. That's a C major. A whole step up is my 5. So make note of that, okay? Make note of that, that the 1, the 4, and the 5 are major. Notice, I didn't move any of my fingering. I'm keeping my fingers in the same shape, okay? They're in the same shape. I'm just moving it. All right? That's all major. Sugar, sugar. Honey, honey. Sugar, sugar. Oh, honey, honey. Yeah, that's good stuff right there. Look, man, if y'all sitting through this, listen, let me tell you something. Go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, hop in the comments. Tell me some of your favorite songs that are in the key of G. All right? And if you don't know that, let's find out. Let's find out. All right, so those are my majors. The 1, the 4, and the 5. We got a major shape. Let's go to our minor shape, but we're going to start right here on this 2nd fret. All right? To make the minor, it's very simple, okay? It's nothing hard. It's nothing challenging. All right? So the 1, the 4, and the 5 are major. The 2 is where we're going to start, and it's going to be minor. And to make this shape right here, a minor shape, let me tell you what you got to do. All right? Drop that bird finger. Just take it off. Just take it off. Take that bird finger off. You hear that? You hear how it kind of sounds dark, maybe kind of sad? That's the 1, the flat 3, and the 5. Those are the degrees of notes that make up this minor chord. All right? So all I did was, so that's major, and I flattened the 3, and how I did that, I took my... there you go. And so the 2 is minor. The 3, B minor. We know that if we put that finger back on, the C is major, D is major, E is minor. Uh-oh. Running out of space down here. We can also play that E minor here. Oh, we all familiar with that, right? So once again, those minor chords are E minor, A minor. Oh, ooh, I didn't teach y'all that, did I? Okay, A minor, B minor, E minor. All right, those. So now we got major. Take that finger off, minor. Slide it up, minor. Put that finger back on. C major, D major, E minor. So we got the 1, the 2, the 3, the 4, the 5, the 6. Like a Rolling Stone. Didn't that sound like? Once upon a time, used to dress so fine. Yeah. Let's go backwards. All right. Look, that's key of G. That's key of G. All right, let's take it up a notch. Let's go up a notch. Okay. Some of you are wondering why I didn't throw that 7 in there. It's because the 7 is sometimes minor, sometimes major, but really is diminished. Okay. And how I get that 7? That F sharp. Right here. All right. Right here, we need to make this diminished. So what I like to do when I'm doing the E string diminished chord is I make a little staircase going down. So here, next string over, next string down, next string over, next string down. All right, and that makes me feel like I'm going somewhere, right? 7 is gonna want to go to 1. All right, I can do it here. I can do that same. There's 3 in a row. You hear how that sounds like the story just came to an end, right? If you want to add some more to that chord. Uh-oh, excuse me. Some of you already know, here's a G. Everything repeats itself, so here's a G. All right, so the thing about the key of G, which people like so much, is it only has that 1 flat. It only has that 1 flat. Since it only has that 1 flat, it's a key that is suitable for a lot of people that especially want to play. If you want to play open chords, usually key of G is very suitable. Now, if you want to play lead or, you know, when you go do solos and stuff, a lot of times that'll come from that E minor, okay? So I'm in G. So here's the... All right, so we got open, 3, next string, open, 2, next string open, 2, next string open, 2. So that's the relative minor. The relative minor is E. That's your 6. That's a D. D major. C major. B is minor. A is minor. E is minor. G. All right, so that's a F-shaped G. Still the same here. That's the 4. Remember this. That's 1, and 4 is always beneath the 1. All right? Always remember that. Remember this. 2 and the 5 is always beneath the 2. All right, let's learn some specialty things, okay? Let's go to let's learn a major 7 chord, okay? We're going to use this G down here. To make this major 7, we're going to bar. And then we're going to what's that? G string. D string, B string. That is a G major 7. Our 4 can be a major 7 as well. If you want to play the G on the root 6 string, you can play that there. Some people play it like this. What's the other way people play it? Just covering. All right. That's a C. Major 7. The 5 it's normally a dominant 7. So all I did was take that finger off. So if I'm on my 4, major 7. You hear that? It's kind of got that bluesy sound. So listen at this. Let's go to a minor 7. So what is that? 3, 6. The 3, B minor. 6, E minor. Wait, that's the same thing. That's the 2, 4, 2. That's the 1. G. That's the 1. 4. That's the 1. Let's go to 5. I'm just making stuff up. I'm just making stuff up. But see, once you know the rules, so I know I can play pretty much. All right, y'all. That's my alarm. That's my time. It's actually a phone call, but that's my time. Okay. Listen. I hope this has been a blessing to you. Oh, the wonderful key of G. Oh, sometimes I just like climbing. Oh, excuse me. The key of G. Listen, get that under your belt. Practice that. All right, practice that. Whole step. Whole step. Half. Whole step. Whole step. Whole step. Half. 7 to 1. Now we're back home. Okay? Get that under your belt. Practice that. Let me know how else I can help. You want to know more about the lead? That's G major. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la. Uh-oh. The key of G.